Hello, everybody. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. What a game that was. I will say that. West Ham United 4, Brentford 2. As your art, as your chest, as everything. Let's get this man in studio. Lucas, how are you doing, mate?
Oh, mate, absolutely buzzing. That was I tweeted it was a sensational display. It's a bit over the top, but I'm just really happy. Oh, let me get this off real quick. I'm just very happy with the performance. There's a few things that did get on my tits a bit, but
Hmm.
overall, good display. As we all know, Lucas Paqueta, he really just makes everything tick. He's the governor, and it was great seeing him back. But all in all, very, very crucial 3 points. We go to Everton away with some momentum. And what did I tell you yesterday? Or not yesterday. What did I tell you the week before? You got to look at things in in a bit of a not a positive light, but you just can't be super reactionary after one match. We
Hmm.
lost to Nottingham Forest. We beat Brentford today. Who knows? We could go on a little bit of a run our next 2, 3 matches. Hopefully. I'm not going to get my
Um,
hopes up or anything, but
yeah,
today I was very happy with what I saw.
yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to speak about tonight. And obviously, if West Ham put that performance in against Everton and then following that on to Burnley, then I'll start believing what you're saying. But at the minute, I can't. I think tonight was an excellent performance, though. Like Jared Bowen, 3 goals. Fuck me, what we saying about that?
He got
Do you know
he.
what
It's the same story with him. We all know at the base of Jared Bowen, we
Yeah,
all know he's going to work his socks off, and if you supply him the service, he'll
yeah.
put it away. And what did he do today? I think he went basically 3 out of 4 today. 4 shots, 3 goals. He was brilliant today.
I'll tell you what a difference Lucas Paqueta makes to this side. Yeah, the confidence in these players, it goes up from there up to there. Like you've got a top class player in your ranks who, and it reminds me of Dimitri Payet. Anyone who like remembers Dimitri Payet, you take Payet out the side. Yeah, West Ham about not all
See,
that.
and that's the thing. Like, I really don't think it's that bad of a thing. Like, I
Mm,
don't, I don't like the stipulation that we get when Paqueta's out, where we should have someone like him
yeah.
in the reins. Like, there's not a lot of Lucas Paquetas out there, but I can agree. Like, when he was out, it would have been nice to have like a Lanzini of some
Mm,
sort, because I'm not saying he gives a similar impact, but we do miss that flair at times. Lucas Paqueta makes shit happen, and
yeah,
he
no.
is really that guy. And
I'm gonna I'm gonna be
I
honest.
want to give a go ahead. What were
I,
you gonna say?
I never saw this win of stature coming. I didn't see this coming. I'll be honest with you. I done a space last night. Me and you spoke, and it felt different tonight. It really did. It's the first time this year that Paqueta, Bowen, and Kudus have all been in the same side together.
And I want to give a special round of applause to not only Jared Bowen, to not only Lucas Paqueta, but
But
Emerson Palmieri. What a player! What a corker!
I don't know about that. I thought the first half he was a bit like that a little bit, but the goal is superb. You can't lie about the goal. I'm over the moon, mate. Anyone who wants to come on, the link's in the chat. Come on, have your say, mate. Listen, I invite anyone on. Yeah, whether you like me or not. Also, shout out to West Ham Central. Yeah, keeps coming at me. Yeah, get in my DMs, bruv. If you've got something to say. Apart from that, fuck off. How about that? Right. One thing I'm gonna say is what a difference like them players make as a collective. Yeah, not like even Thomas Suchek tonight. Got to give him some credit. I thought he played all
I
right.
thought
Do you know
I
what I mean?
thought Suchek in the middle of the pitch today in defending was
Yeah,
brilliant. He should have. I think he was a bit unlucky not to have a goal in the tally today, but I
yeah, I
thought he
agree.
was. I thought he was very good today. Very good. And
Yeah.
Kudus underrated tonight as well. That assist for the hat trick for Bowen was
Before we get
beautiful.
Adam in, because Adam's waiting, yeah. Before we get Adam in, I want to talk about Kurt Zuma. Not for me.
Really bad today, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I'm not going to spoil a rating. I'm not going to be able to do player ratings because, as some of you know, I will be on a flight tomorrow, ascending the Atlantic for
You're
greater
coming over,
pastures.
mate. That's the reason why, baby. You're coming over. We're going to win every fucking game. We're going to win the Europe,
Hey,
mate.
I'm absolutely buzzing for Everton away now. I'm
Mate,
absolutely buzzing.
100%. You know what I mean?
But-
This American is touching down in the UK in the next sort of 48 hours, and fuck his holler at him to say that. You know what I'm saying?
But Hazuma, absolute horror show today. I actually think this was I'm not gonna lie to you. He's had some bad performances, but this one might be one of the worst I've seen. To me, he was at fault for the first goal. He just does this thing sometimes where, don't get me wrong, he gets caught out of position a decent amount, but sometimes he gets caught out of position. The ball will fall to him, and he just does a first time touch pass that leads to no good, and that's exactly what happened. I thought Mavropanos covered him a little bit well. Could he have defended the goal a bit better?
Yeah.
Yes. Could Areola done better? I say so as well. But even the second goal, Mavropanos did the same thing that Zuma did, but Zuma just the defense was shaky today. But Mavropanos, I thought, was pretty decent today.
Yeah,
I love the way, and I don't know if it's because he's a bit younger and he has more legs in him, but I love the way Mavropanos just anticipates and intercepts passes.
Yeah,
from the midfield. It's very good.
Adam, welcome. What do you want to say, mate?
We finally won a game.
Yes.
Finally. Oh my god.
And against Brentford too. I don't think we won one in our last 5 against them.
I don't think we've ever beaten them in the Premier League, have we?
Never beat them in the Premier League, mate. Ever.
Hey, Brighton curse, kaput. Brentford curse, kaput. All good. I'm so buzzing. I'm so happy.
Never thought you'd see the day, honestly.
He's back, baby. He's back. He's going to fucking take us to the top, mate. Fucking Lucas, mate. Fucking Lucas Paqueta. I'm telling you that now, right? And all them people, hold on, I was going to say this. All these fucking people keep lying to the public. Stop fucking lying to the public. Because us, from the real man then, will fucking call you out. And that goes for a certain crew who keep saying he's going to be out for 3 weeks. This geezer is back. He was fucking decent tonight. He makes other players better. Adam, go, mate.
I totally agree. I was just literally about to say that. It's amazing how the impact of one player can just make everyone around him just go up to that next level. And I mean, a great example was Emerson. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. I honestly, like, he's been good, but Paqueta just like makes him like that next, sort of like Goku when he goes Super Saiyan. That's what like Lucas Paqueta does to Emerson. I honestly, where has that been for these past couple of games? I was going into this so depressed, so down, thinking, oh, we never beat Brentford. Oh, God, it's going to be one of those. And my God, I was never expecting that ever.
I think it's just, again, some people like the way they look at it, and I'm not trying to crucify him, but Lucas Paqueta he's just not some player that you can go look in South America or Europe for. He's not a one of one, but he's a unique player that is hard to replace. And nothing's worse than when you try to watch a footballer try to perform things that are unnatural to him. You know what I mean? So asking someone like James Ward-Prowse or Souček to provide something that Lucas Paqueta does, that's on you if you expect that.
Yeah, but he makes players better though, Lucas.
Yes, he does.
The problem. Like when he gets the ball, like I watched him tonight, and I thought to myself, I'm going to see how West Ham play, with like Lucas Paqueta in the side, and he makes space better. He's passing, he's better in and around tight areas.
It doesn't matter how much space you give him as well; he's going to find a way out. And
that's what I'm saying.
Vladimir Soufal has put it beautifully. One of my favorite West Ham quotes of all time. It just looks like Paqueta's playing on Copacabana, and I love it.
It's what it is, mate.
It just makes it look so easy. Like the link-up play between him, Emerson, and Alvarez, especially, just the quick flowing football, the quick passing, just makes it look effortless. And honestly, we needed this tonight, lads. We really did, because the way the whole fan base, how it's been the whole past couple of weeks, it has been down the dumps, and we needed just a little bit of life to get us back to. Just to take a breath and go, finally, do you know what I mean? We could just feel a bit more relaxed, a bit more. We got Everton and Burnley next.
It's all right. It's all right tonight.
Thank God.
Like tonight for me, before I let Elite come in, because I know Elite's dying to have his say, right? I'm I'm proud of the team tonight for the reaction. The reaction was proper tonight. That I didn't see a 4-2 win West Ham today. I was thinking scrappy 1-0. I actually thought it'd be a draw today. I had no faith. But I'll tell you something now, that first sort of 10, 15 minutes, we should have
Excellent.
been easily,
Absolutely excellent.
easily 3-0 up. Easily. Like, do you know what I'm saying? There's no, like, that's not even no fucking cap about that. That's being fact. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just think some of these players tonight all turned up together. Do you know what I mean? When you've got Paqueta, Kudus, Bowen in the side, yeah, together as a collective,
So,
we're not bad.
Real quick before I go on, shout out to Sniffer. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and we love you as well. Like, tonight is just an instance where when people say these players don't like the manager, they don't play for the manager, I think that's just a bunch of baloney. The reaction we saw tonight was absolutely excellent. And some of it is down to Paqueta as well. Paqueta was excellent.
Don't doubt him, baby. Don't doubt him.
Fucking shut up and let him land. I know what you're saying, Lucas. Right, Elite, what are you saying?
How good is that?
Elite, what are you saying?
Oh, fucking hell. Fuck.
Mate,
hang on.
Mate, when have you ever lost for fucking words? Speak, bruv, for fuck's sake. What's he saying?
Sorry, I was rewatching the highlights. How long have I been on it?
You've been on here long
30
enough.
seconds.
God.
How fucking good was that tonight? Honestly, every single player, what a performance, man. Areola, that save at 2-1 down, yeah, or 2-1 up, that was huge. Yeah, big moment near post. Sufal. I mean, honestly, that Cafu tweet, that is so true. What a performance tonight. I thought Mavropanos, he was a Greek rock at the back. He was impenetrable.
Alvarez
was unbelievable.
Alvarez, very good tonight as well. Underrated performance, in my opinion.
That yellow card, though. But yeah, what a performance.
He's such a piss.
He was awesome.
Always gets a yellow.
Every single one of them. Kudus, by the way, that assist. Oh, my days. And Neville was right. He went straight at him. Honestly, he was great tonight. Bowen, hat-trick hero, man. What more have you got to say? Paqueta, he was all right tonight. Do you know what I mean? But it shows the confidence that he instills in other players. Yeah. They look like totally different guys out there tonight.
That you cannot buy. You cannot buy.
Be honest, Elite, yeah. Be honest. You got levels, like, and when it is, the players recently haven't been playing to the level that we expect them to play. Enter Lucas Paqueta, we go up another level. But tonight, I've got to be honest, we could have easily scored about 8 goals tonight. Another night, we scored.
And people said he's lost the dressing room. Do you know what I mean? He was, mate, what a performance tonight. What more can you say?
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I didn't see this one coming. I really didn't. I was sitting there and the goals were going in. I was like, thank fuck we're back to a point. Like, I will know more against Everton away. Let's put it like that. If we go to Everton and win, I think, you know what, fair enough.
Tough game.
It's going to be tough. But I thought tonight, against a side that we've never beaten in the Premier League, let's have it right. Like, we've never beaten this side in the Premier League. And this was a side that we always fucking had problems with all the time defensively. But I do agree with one thing you just said. Spot on. 2-1 up, the Areola save. If that goes into a completely different game. I think so many of them. But there's one person that I'm not really happy with tonight, and that's Zuma. I thought Zuma was shit tonight, Elite.
Do you know what, though? I thought he was trying hard. He had a tough job up against Tony. And to be fair, he kept him quiet. I thought for the 2 goals, though, he did have a howler for both of them. But I do think the first goal, he's worried about Tony. And the second one, he lets him get too open.
I just don't get why the first goal, that's one of my pet peeves. I hate when he just takes that stupid little touch, and it's not even like a pass or anything. He just tries to play it into like somewhere that's not so dangerous. I'd rather you just clear it up the pitch than try that cute little first time touch that he does. Just if you're not confident in a first time touch to someone out of danger, just boot it up the pitch. And really, he put Mavropanos in a really bad spot. And Areola, weird match tonight, because one thing I do like about him, even if he does give up a few goals that are questionable, He always comes back. He always comes back with a clutch save.
He was there,
always
Yeah,
keeps his head in the game.
But let's be
Always.
honest, right? He's paid to do a job and stop goals from going in. And
Yeah.
fair enough, towards the back end of the game, he was called into action. But listen, there is no negative tonight. There's none. Yeah. One thing I'm going to say it's quite loud and clear to all them fans, so-called fans who wanted us to lose tonight. How'd you like them fucking apples? Right, I'll say it to the camera. How do you like them fucking apples, bruv? Because when you support West Ham United, you support us through the best times and the worst. Yeah. So how do you like them fucking apples? That's all I'm going to say about that. You know what I mean? Fuck about David Moyes. Yeah, because that will be ended up at the end of the season because he ain't going to get the sack under fucking Sullivan. I've said it. Even that man down there, even though people don't agree with his opinion usually, he's also been saying it for a long time. So how do you like them apples tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah? Keep fucking saying about us losing for an agenda. Fuck that. Let's all get together and enjoy the rest of this fucking season. Because at the end of the day, yeah, life's too fucking short. Simple as that.
Couldn't agree.
I know, mate. I know.
Can I just give a shout out to Elmerson Palmieri? Yeah. He got a bit blamed for the first goal. I disagree with that, yeah. But what a performance from him tonight. He was on another level, mate. Getting forward, linking up with Paqueta. Yeah, you talk about Paqueta making teams tick. Nah, it was that link-up play tonight. I mean, Emerson, his movement and that goal tonight. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt into the top corner. Yeah, literally no keeper in the world is saving that one. Incredible goal. What a moment.
13 million. Only 13 million that man was.
Yeah, but yeah, again, though, it goes back to Paqueta. Paqueta comes back, gives him the confidence. Completely different player. Like, Emerson is a completely different player that we've been watching for the last month. Like, completely. Like tonight. I thought in the first half he was a little bit shaky for me, but after that he sort of come into his own. So, you know, it is what it is.
And
right,
another important thing as well, both our fullbacks with assists tonight. We've missed that. We've missed that a lot.
I agree. Elite, I'm going to let you go. Take it easy. All the best to you. That's Elite gone. Adam, any final words before I let you go?
Yes, just quickly. When you take the shackles off and you let us have a go at teams, we can show what we can do. That's all I've been wanting. It's just for us just to have a go, get the shackles off, and just absolutely have a go at teams. And that's what we've got. Great talent. We've got good attacking players. That's what we need to do. And to those fans that you were saying about, look, this whole Moyes out, Moyes in thing. Look, I don't really want Moyes here next season, but it's not to the point where I want us to lose every single freaking week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just inexcusable.
I just find that weird.
You don't want West Ham to lose every week, just to make yourself feel right. Yeah, Sullivan ain't chucking him out the door. Yeah, if he ain't going to chuck him out the door last season, he certainly ain't going to chuck him out the door now. So why don't we all just go, you know what, wait till the summer, we'll deal with it then, yeah? Because there's no point us sitting here, keep going, moaning and moaning and moaning, even though I do think Moyes is done. I think Moyes is done at West Ham, and I think it is time for a change, yeah? I'm not going to sit there and want West Ham to lose, yeah? Because I've seen West Ham lose a fucking enough times in my life. I don't want West Ham to lose for an agenda. Do you know what I mean? And anyone who does is a fucking wanker, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? So there you go.
And cheers, Gary Neville, for that lovely comment, by the way. Or, you know, West Ham back in 8th where they should be. You know, they don't usually get higher than 8th. Absolute bastard.
Yeah, I know, mate. Right, Adam, I'm going to let you go. Take it easy.
Thank you for coming on, Adam. You know, one thing as well, a little off topic. I've been seeing a lot of Peter Drury hate lately. I'm sorry, but Morton Tyler almost put me to sleep tonight. He's so boring. He's so boring.
David Prutton and all, wasn't it? It was David Prutton, all right.
Like, come at me all you want, but Morton Tyler, boring. I think Peter Drury is so much more entertaining.
I had fucking David Prutton talking about Forest, I think. Tay, welcome. What you saying?
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised, to be honest, when I turned on my television. I sat down and I had my KFC in front of me. And I saw Lucas Paqueta walking out to the pitch. I mean, my most trusted and valued purveyor of news, Claret and Hugh, told me that I wouldn't be seeing him for another 3 weeks. So I was really surprised to see him on the pitch. But when I was, oh boy, was I happy. Those two, Emerson and Paqueta, they're like prime Dani Alves and Messi. Absolutely beautiful watching those two together. Mavropanos is an absolute Greek god. If I swayed the other way, I'd definitely be inclined to, you know what, midfield today, absolute solid performance from all of them. I thought Ward-Prowse could have tracked back a little bit more, but other than that, I was very happy. I thought Edson Alvarez was absolutely solid. The yellow was quite funny. Bowen's insane. He is just insane. Isn't he? Like, what do you even say? Other than that, he's mad. And yeah, I thought it was a good performance and all. And but the only concern really is just what do we do with Zuma? I don't think it's as big a problem as some people make out, because the first goal I can't understand. The second goal I kind of sympathise a little bit. But it's really difficult going forward when you've got obviously a manager like Moyes, and we rely so much on having a shored up centre-back partnership, and we've got to chop it and change it every other week. It's really difficult. Definitely something you don't want on your mind when you've got to face the bigger team. You got to go away to, you know, Arsenal or Manchester United or City or whatever it is. But let's not dwell on that anyways. I was so happy with the performance today. I thought we'd show up. I didn't know that we'd show up that much though.
I agree.
I did expect a performance, because Moyes is not one to shy away from this type of game. It seems as though when everything's pushed to the brink with Moyes, and it does seem like, you know, the final game to get back on side with the fans, or the final game before he gets sacked. He seems to pull it out of the bag somehow every time. But what a difference one player makes as well. Just you see, and I kind of, you know what, James, I used to kind of scoff at your comparison to Payet with Paqueta, and I don't see it in terms of ability. I think Payet could win and lose games on his own accord,
on a whim.
But I think you're right in saying that Paqueta raises the game of every single, you know, the other 10 players on the pitch, and that's the part.
I think what Beaver's always try to say, it's the influence. In my opinion, his influence is Payet-esque, but he doesn't have the win-lose attribute on a whim that Payet had. But again, sometimes you don't need that. But Lucas Paqueta he's such an influence, and tonight proves it.
It makes everyone better though, Lucas. Like Emerson, I use Emerson as a prime example tonight. He's been fucking horrendous.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's really nuts.
He's been really bad, and then tonight he smashes in a weldy, has a pretty decent performance, and it ain't that. When Lucas Paqueta's on the pitch, people want to give him the ball. People go, right, give him the ball because they feel safe with him on the ball. Yeah, he's going to lose the ball. Don't get me wrong, but he's just a different player to these players around him, right? And he makes them go feel more confident. That was West Ham free flowing. Let's fucking go tonight. Do you know what I mean? That West Ham were cooking tonight.
That was a proper home performance that we needed before going all the way to Merseyside on Saturday. I am so excited for that.
Yeah, it really is like those two on the left were born to play with each other. The way that those two link up, it's really impressive, and it's quite funny because I remember having conversations with you, James, going back the window before we actually bought him, and we'd all talk about the left side and just how weak we were with sort of Ben Rama and Ben Johnson on the left, and or Cresswell at the time, and just how weak we were going for. We always said, you know, that left side is our weakest point. And now we can draw back and say, you know, that's one of the strongest, if not, it's kind of, you know, level. Depends on who's sort of in form and who's not, and all the rest of it. But I mean, left and right side, when Soufal's on and Bowen are on the game, fucking hell, what an absolute nightmare for any team. I mean, this is the first game that we've had all year. With Paqueta, Kudus, and Bowen all in the front three, and it absolutely showed tonight. But that's not to say that, you know, it's acceptable to lose games that we've been losing when one of those players isn't out, because as a good manager, you've really got to pull things out of the bag. You've got to know how to chop and change. You've got to know how to deal with that. But it just can't be understated how important those front three are for us. And if we're able to hold on to them for another year or so, I really do think we can do big things. The only and the thing is, you don't get replacement. You don't really replace these type of players. You can't even really get proper backup for them.
That's what I've always been trying to say.
How do you back up a player like, you know? But how do you back up a player like, you just don't? You just get somebody who can kind of do a job, because you've got the battle of one. You're extremely lucky to even have one of those types of players at your club, and two, anyone who's even worthy of being backup really doesn't want to be sitting on the bench, you know, for that much of a season. So it's kind of, I think we can do a little bit better than Maxwell Cornet. Don't get me wrong, but it's important.
It does make other players better. That's the difference. If Lucas Paqueta can remain fit from now to the end of the season, we can definitely finish in Europe. Like, and that's not me fucking changing. That's me saying
us. I would with those front three in. I'd fancy us against any side in Europe. I really would at the moment.
Not yet for me. Right, let's see if we do a job on Freiburg and do a proper job on them, then I might start believing. Not as yet for me. Right,
I just think we're such a big game team, though. All the players who are just up for the big games, Emerson, Paqueta. I don't know about Kudus yet, but I'd imagine so. He scored in the Champions League final against fucking Liverpool, for Christ's sakes. Like Alvarez, yeah, definitely. All these big game players. But the only big question mark for me is just this centre half situation. Yeah. I think that's going to be the defining. If we can get, you know, something that works in the medium before we get to the next summer window, we'll be okay. But I think you have one injury. Say if Mavropanos gets injured, or you know,
Mav's got to play.
Yeah,
now,
and I think Moyes deserves credit for that tonight as well. He made the change.
Had to, though, Lucas. Yeah.
No, he had to, but I mean, just like any situation, he could have stuck with Aguirre, just like he's sticking with Zuma. But he made the change. Mavropanos came to play tonight, and he was absolutely brilliant in my eyes.
Yeah, I just want to get to his comments. Right, great win, but I'm always need fresh ideas. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I'm not going to get too carried away, but I am going to enjoy this tonight because I haven't seen my team winning fucking in the whole of 2024 so far.
Almost 3 months.
Yeah, so I am going to enjoy this tonight. Yeah, I'm not mentioning nothing about boys in, boys out. Right, the only thing I've mentioned is about people wanting us to fucking lose tonight for Moyes in, Moyes out. Do you know what I mean? And how'd that get on? But totally agree. We do need fresh ideas. But from now to the end of the season, we've got to enjoy this moment. But we just got to.
The only thing that would have made tonight much better is if, one, Kevin Nolan just stuffed Maupay in the tunnel, and two, if Jared Bowen just clotted the guy that dove right in front of him towards the end. That's all we were missing tonight.
Maupay's just he's just that bastard that everyone he always scores against us and all. Just makes it worse every single time. He just scores. It's just he's a pain in the arse.
Well, we've broke the Brentford curse anyways now, so that's one we can also put to bed along with the Brighton curse, because I don't think we'd beat them.
It's only up from here now.
Yeah, it's only up from here. But I think, like that guy said about the Moyes out thing, if you still think Moyes is right to go at the end of the season, that's it's your opinion. You can sort of think that it's not a problem. The only thing I'd say is from now to the end of the season, let's just get behind this team, man. Sometimes you just got to wake up and smell the roses as well. Even if you're not particularly happy with the manager, you're not particularly happy with the playing style, whatever may be the case. Just enjoy every second of it, because you've always got to remember we're West Ham Football Club. You don't know where we could be in a year or two's time, and it's really important to just live in the good times and recognise them when you're in them, because they're very fleeting and few and far between, especially in our history.
Match by match, live in the moment, people. Live in the moment.
Well, I'll tell you what, right? If anyone's pissed off tonight, fair enough, but I'm fucking happy, mate. Happy. 4 goals. Hat-trick for Bowen. Paqueta's back. What's there to be miserable about tonight? Listen, you might not like Moyes. Yeah, I can understand it. I do think Moyes has done his time at West Ham, and maybe it's time for a freshener in the summer. But as of right now, anyone who's mad about tonight's performance, fuck me, I don't know what more they want. They got entertainment, they got goals, they got drama, they got them scoring goals. Fuck me, what more do you want? Do you know what I mean? We're West Ham United. We're not Manchester City. You know what I mean? And we haven't got Manchester City's fucking finances either. So, I'm going to enjoy it tonight. I really am. I'm going to enjoy it tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy it for the rest of the week. And then when we get to Everton at the weekend, we go again. Simple as that. We just go again. Because when we're seeing West Ham lose 6, 3, fucking losing the cup, 5, everything, Yeah, you've got to appreciate these fucking moments. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're going to moan when we win, then maybe football isn't for you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say.
We just gotta
Like,
enjoy another curse broken. Lucas Paqueta's back, and we're back on it. Well, maybe a
Eighth in
bit
the
early
league.
of saying, yeah, we're having a title charge.
and also, we got a few goals today, which helps us with our goal difference. Because let's face it, the last few games we've been fucking conceding so many goals, unreal. So
I haven't even checked that. I bet that's
yeah,
an absolute
yeah,
toilet. Fucking
yeah.
hell.
It's like mine. It was -8, I think, but now it's I think it's -6. Yeah. So whatever that is, but you know, is what it is. Tay, I'm gonna let you go. Take it easy, mate, and all the best to you. I'll catch up with you
Boys,
soon.
cheers.
Cheers, Tate.
Take care. Lucas, any final words before we wrap this up, sir?
Just I'm over the moon. It was a very, very positive match tonight, and like I said, I think this is a good step in the right direction. A very positive performance at home before we go back on the road to Liverpool, playing Everton. I mean, what more can you want? Lucas Paqueta's back. We broke the Brentford bogey curse.
Yeah.
Scored 4 goals. Nothing negative for me tonight, honestly, except for Zuma. But I'm too happy to even dive fully into that. But
Yeah.
props to everyone. Everyone deserves a lot of credit, and I'm over the moon.
Yeah. My final thought is this. I'm not going to say West Ham are back, but it's a work in progress. When you get a top class player in Lucas Paqueta around players who are not confident, he breeds confidence into these players. I've said it for a long time, but people think I talk shit. Start listening to me. I don't talk shit. I talk fact. When Pyatt was at the club, Pyatt would take a game by the scruff of the neck, carry this team. Lucas Paqueta hasn't got to carry this team, but he injects confidence into this side, and tonight proved it. Some of these players have been out of form, fucking shit, right? They all come together tonight, and it's just it's a completely different West Ham altogether. 4 goals. Joe Bowen scores 3 of them. Emerson scores a banger. I ain't going to say we're back yet, but I will know more on the weekend. Everton away against a side that we never really win at Goodison Park. Right, that's one place we never really win, and I will know more on Saturday at 5 o'clock. If West Ham go to there and get the job done there, then I can say the corner might be just slowly starting to turn. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to really fucking enjoy this tonight. Right? I am going to enjoy this because seeing us get fucking dicked at United, 6 at home against Arsenal, Forest last week, I can't sit here and be negative. I can't. Not when we win a game. You can be negative when we lose a game, and rightfully so. But when we win a game, what the fuck is there to be negative about? Do you know what I'm saying? We are currently 8th in the league, so let's enjoy it. Right, let's just enjoy it at the end of the day, and that is
And
it is what it is.
there's a few clubs around us who are going through an injury crisis right now, and that's why I said last week we just got to take it a match at a time, reassess over a few weeks because anything can happen. I told you the narrative could change. Like, so what if we lose to Forest? If we go and win 3 after that, who cares about Forest? You know what I mean? So you just got to take it match by match, in my opinion.
I agree. George, shout out to George. If we play like that against Freiburg, we have no issues going to the next round. That's why I do think it is a perfect draw for West Ham. I don't think a Milan or Sporting was the right draw for West Ham at the start, but I do think Freiburg is. But I will talk about that towards the back end of this week. Kane, welcome.
Oh, how are we doing, guys?
Absolutely buzzing, mate.
I knew you would be happy.
I am
Take it.
absolutely buzzing, James. That was unbelievable. That was so needed. That was a statement, not just from Moyes, but from those players. They proved us all wrong. And one thing I've learned about this team over the last 4 years, they put it right, and they bloody put it right today. They'll be a bit gutted that the scoreline was 4-2. Should have won by more. But there you go. The performance what matters, and that was absolutely brilliant.
Did you see that coming, Kane? Because I did. We discussed it last night. I didn't see that coming, mate. Not that performance. I thought West Ham might scrape.
I was
over the line
thinking
with a draw.
2-1.
Yeah, like I didn't see that. What did you think? But tell me, Kane, Emerson, fucking scored the screamer.
I was on his case a little bit first half, but Jesus Christ, that second half, unbelievable. And yeah, to back up your point, James, I didn't see that coming. I thought we'd win because I felt like we had to put it right. Paqueta back, lift up, but I didn't think it'd be like that. Brentford are a really good team, especially against us, and we blew them away for a lot of that game. It was unbelievable what I was watching. But I'm so happy, and quite rightfully, everyone's been really worried about the past couple of months. It hasn't been good enough, and the games before, 2 games before, was shockingly bad. But I'm dreaming of the Europa League now. I'm so happy. That was unbelievable. That's all I can really say. That was unbelievable, and the goals we scored, fantastic.
I'm going to ask you this, yeah. Don't want to put a negative on it, but I've got to be honest, yeah, because I try and be as honest as I can on this fucking channel. Will you know more come Saturday at 5 o'clock with West Ham? Because I think tonight's game's a good result. Don't get me wrong, I'm over the moon tonight, but I'm not going to get carried away. I think Everton away, we will know where we're at. If we go to Everton and the old West Ham appears again, then it's just one good result. If West Ham go to Everton and win, then maybe things might be starting to change.
I think we'll know where we're at in that Freiburg game, to be honest with you, James. I think we'll do well against Everton. I see us winning that game, especially after that. But all I wanted to see was something like that. Not even that, half of that. Yeah, just to say they still got it in them. Just to say at the important moments they'll be there. And I'm so relieved, and I can relax now. I'm not relaxing, I'm buzzing off my face. But that was so good. That was ridiculously good.
Mate, when we ain't won a fucking game, and it is now what? What's the date today? The 26th of February, right? And it's the first win of 2024. Who the fuck who's going to be unhappy tonight? Do you know what I mean? But Zuma, Kane, what are you saying about him tonight? Wasn't a great game for him.
I'd say that, yeah, I think he was he got a bit done first goal. I did think he was all right, though. I thought he was a lot better. That's all I'm going to say. I thought he was a lot better than he has been. It's interesting because I think he's a bit of an issue because the gap between the midfield and the defence is quite noticeable, I thought.
Yeah.
It's when they're pressing, and I think that was sort of the issue for the first goal. Maybe you look at Aguerd, but I'm not going to complain because I wanted Aguerd out of the team. I can't have my cake and eat it too.
Thoughts on Mavro?
He was so good, wasn't he? He had Tony. Like, Tony was awful. He had nothing going from Tony apart from maybe the last sort of like 5 or 6 minutes. He did a good job on Solanke as well. We've got a great player there. That's a brilliant signing.
I agree.
I'm so happy.
Anything you want to say to the people who wanted West Ham to lose tonight, game before we go?
Have some of that, yeah. Moyes 4-2, egg omelette on your face. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people complaining after that as well, going, I wanted to lose that. I just shut up, you absolute morons. Yeah, you've been against one of our best ever periods, and every time you have egg on your face, and Moyes has always got the yolks. I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm shouting absolute nonsense. But come on, you Irons. Come on, David Moyes. Come on, the team. We're back.
Fair enough. That's big, Kane.
Eggs Benedict on your face.
Yeah, I'll catch up with Kane soon. Shout out to Kane. Sam, hope you're well, mate. No, not as yet, mate. I think there's a lot more that's got to be done over the next few weeks. As I say, I'll know more at 5 o'clock on Saturday. If West Ham go to Everton and win, I'll start thinking that corner might slowly be starting to turn. And then if we can hit form right now going into that Freiburg game, then I think we'll be all right. I definitely think we can get Europe. The problem is, I think what people have got to understand is why David Sullivan's here, he ain't going to sack him, mate. Even like you could be out there protesting all night, all day, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year. He ain't going to sack him, mate, like at the end of the day. So I think people need to get that in their head that he ain't going to get the sack. So what you do, you get behind the boys, yeah, and you just fucking ride this out to the end. But that's just me, yeah. But I'm just going to say that. You ride it out to the end, and then hopefully at the end, we get something positive out of it, either Europe or Europa League final. If we can get to the Europa League final, then,
3 points, Monday Night Football. Enjoy the rest of the week. Let's worry about West Ham on Saturday when it comes. And
yeah,
I couldn't be happier. This is exactly what we needed.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Yes, James, me and you, bald all day. Yeah, it is the ball, mate, 100%. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate you listening to us ramble on about West Ham tonight. As I said before, I'll say it again. I'm over the moon with this performance, mate. Yeah, we haven't won a game in this year, and it's the 26th of February. So I'm going to fucking enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So please do enjoy it. Yeah, don't be negative, right? It wasn't a vintage defensive display from West Ham. But attacking display, we was very, very good, and we deserved to score more goals than we did. Shout out to Jared Bowen, also proud of the kid.
Spoiler: 10 out of 10 match rating for him.
Yeah, 100%. What he brings to this side with Kudus and Paqueta, anything's possible with West Ham. And let's hope we've turned the corner. But I'll know more on Saturday at 5 o'clock. I'll say that. That man is heading to the UK, so shout him up on Twitter. Get him out and about. And I'll be back in the ends tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope you have a safe journey over, mate. I really do.
Yeah,
You know
me
what I mean?
too. It'd be a shame if we didn't make it over, but hopefully I see some of you Everton away. I'm absolutely buzzing for that. Even though Liverpool's a shithole, I do like it a bit, but I'm buzzing for Goodison away. It's going to be absolutely unreal. I was praying for times like this when Lucas Paqueta was injured, because when the news first came out, I already had everything planned. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to see him till like 4 weeks into when I'm already over. But
Yeah.
Lucas Paqueta will be playing Everton away, God willing, and I feel blessed. Blessed.
Fair enough, mate. And last time you was over, you was a lucky omen, so let's hope you can do it again.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout him up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back in the week on my own because this man's in the UK, and I will see you again in the next one. West Ham United, you've done me proud tonight. I ain't gonna say we're back, but hold on, Everton.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it most certainly is. From me to you, take care and all the best.